every day seems a little stronger. A love like yours will surely come my way. But hey, 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 every day.
So Gavin,
For most officers, traffic stops are a simple affair, but sometimes they can get far more complicated. Here are 5 traffic stops where finding the unexpected is just another day on the job.
Where?
Prepared for when it does happen. And clearly we're not. We had no policy, no procedure. We sort of see the ready people out the back door because they say they want to go police stand down, but nobody going nowhere. We have nothing in place when things like this happen. And that's the main one. That's why I want to be off the wall. Like everything will be done online from here on out because it's safe. Right? It's safe. So you were just shopping. Yeah.
So you were in Victoria's Secret when all this happened?
Correct.
Did you see anything? Mostly hearing?
So just the running, everybody running, you hear the gunshots and everybody's running to the back, to the dressing room, to the stock room. They locked it down, which is good, even though they had guns.
Dearborn, Michigan, fairly well.
I felt safe where I was at because I literally went in the bathroom and locked myself in the bathroom. Stay on the door, like a really hard door. But at the end of the day, people, one of the managers came in and she said, well, we have a back door. We can't make you stay. And I really felt like she said it because she didn't want inventory to get stolen, to be honest with you. Because why would you want somebody to leave out of the store and you have an active shooter? That doesn't make common sense. But there's some people...
Hold on, I have to pause it for a second. So the store offers, hey, you guys can leave through the back door, whatever it was, and she took it as they were more concerned about something stolen. I thought it was, well, out of safety concern. Hey, you guys can get out, you can leave, now you don't have to stay here, type of shit. What the hell? How did we infer that to that?
They came in, one of the managers came in and she said, well, we have a back door. At the end of the day, they came in, one of the managers came in and she said, well, we have a back door. We can't make you stay. And I really felt like she said it because she didn't want inventory to get stolen, to be honest with you. Because why would you want somebody to leave out of the store and you have an active shooter? That doesn't make sense.
I would probably left.
Common sense. Some people, I guess they're brave and going to take their chances. They left. About 20 people didn't leave. About 20 people stayed. Right?
Of course.
Right? So at the end of the day, they have no policy for active shooting, right? And it's really sad. There has to be a protocol for it. Once we get out, they come, they let us out.
I don't know. That could be too, yeah.
We're standing here in the middle of the mall like city ducks. Clearly you haven't retained you guys, right?
Yeah, they usually do like a sweep on those things.
When I asked bluntly, they said, yes, we checked it, we went around the mall 3 times. But why are you still taking us on a walkthrough with you? Like you're still banging on doors saying, is anyone in here? Is anyone? But you just said you did a whole walkthrough, so you should know that there's no one in here. So I feel like if somebody is on their last lifeline, they can just reach out and grab me and then we have a situation. So yeah, so and then to put icing on the cake, once they let us out of the door, that's just it. Just get out. And they shut the door and they went back in. So whereas what if we have people still out here? Because mind you, we don't know what you have. We don't know if you caught.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up.
All we know is like they're saying 4 people are dead. Right? That's all we know.
I think they were saying earlier.
Oh yeah, that was all, no, people were recording. They recorded it. It's all on her.
What they're saying is 3 were shot, 2 passed at this point.
And there's chaos, there's chaos.
It's terrifying.
Yeah. It's sad, but this is where we at. We're here in America. Start blaming on whoever the hell you want to blame it on, but this is where we are now. The gas prices are too high, the food prices are too high. People are taking over all the businesses. People can't even work at fast food restaurants no more. So yeah, somebody coming out here now to rob you because you have money. right? I'm going to take it because I have to eat, my family has to eat. It's sad, but this is where we are in America today. So the only thing that we can do is make sure we have protocol process for active shooting in a place like a mall.
That was the protocol. Shut, let's lock down, and you're saying we were allowed to go outside. So.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, no, I don't think so. When I say the protocol, police say stand down, stay in. The manager comes and say, I can let you out through the back. What are we doing here? Because we're in the stock room and you don't want somebody trying to steal your items. I'm just saying, what is the reason for you to say police? So I said, well, have they caught the guys? Like, why are you saying you can leave? And she's like, well, no, but we can't make you stay. So if you want to go, we can let you out through the back.
Tired of sacrificing luxury because of cost? Looking and feeling great shouldn't break the bank. That's why we developed.
In case of emergency, your residents are here.
To provide a definite and luxurious shade, all at an affordable price. For healthy, silky, smooth skin that will have you looking and feeling your best. Trust Pure Silk Shave Cream. Confidence begins with skin that looks and feels like pure silk.
At Darling Hyundai in Augusta, summer is here and so are the savings. Lease a 2026 Hyundai Elantra, only $299 a month, zero down, first payment only due at signing. Or lease a
So good.
2026 Hyundai Sonata, only $299 a month, $2299 due at signing. Don't be...
I am too. I want to go close, right? You're welcome.
So Alicia is obviously a little alarmed at what happened out here today. Definitely a sad situation, and on top of that, safety concern. Even after, was she supposed to stay in the building? Was she supposed to leave the building? She said she was also still rattling once they did leave the police escort. So, just a lot of questions still out here. Very, very fluid situation, very active. That's where we are right now. Once we learn more, we'll share it to you.
Yeah, Amy, certainly a scary situation for someone who is being told by a manager to be let out in the back while mall police or police on the scene saying active shooting in the mall. I can't imagine how that felt for these store owners, for these mall goers, all these shoppers, and people hanging out at the mall. Amy, I do want to ask you, for those who are just joining in with us, the mall remains on lockdown, is that correct?
Well, people are being
Oh, that's a good idea.
People are leaving. The parking lot is fewer and fewer cars here now as police remain on scene force.
Just a bite.
So we are still waiting for them to give us an update out here. But more people, as you heard from Felicia, she was walked out by police. So various folks have told us that they've been escorted out. We've seen more and more people leaving. We actually saw some of the employees from Foot Locker leaving and asked if we could talk to them, but they were not available. They said no, they could not talk to us. Now, that could be because they don't want to, or maybe they've been asked not to. There are obviously a number of people who are probably going to be witnesses in all of this, who be asked to testify in all of this, and so the integrity of the investigation that has to be preserved, and so we're kind of in the thick of this right now in terms of gathering this story because it is being uncovered as we kind of talk to more people. So as soon as we have more information, we will be sure to get it to you.
Absolutely, Amy. We also we have more crews headed there right now to bring us the very latest in this. In this clip, you see crews, paramedics working to revive an individual, maybe multiple individuals at this point.
So what this article said, the producer sent an article sent to me live, and it says here that a woman was taken into custody after the shooting. The shooting happened just before 3 p.m. on Friday, March 15th. No injuries were reported. Well, besides this, people were shot and gone. It says that Michigan Avenue, the cops were called to the mall on Michigan Avenue and learned that two people got into an argument and the third person pulled out a gun and fired a shot. Okay, two people were fighting, arguing, the third person pulls out a gun and fired a shot. The shooter was arrested and the firearm was recovered. And they had mentioned something about a citizen trying to like intervene to help, so I wonder, I don't know, who's who? Yeah.
We do know 3 people shot, 2 confirmed dead, and we're going to continue to follow the latest on this and bring you more updates as we get them. A quick break. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to try to get some more updates for you. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Take a break. We got this opening. It's crazy, man. You guys be safe this holiday. Be safe every day, not just a holiday, but people are out in the loose. They say supposedly robbery gone wrong. And you would think that, you know how they tell you, I really don't like those marketplace meetups. Like, you sell something on Facebook, or people still sell stuff on Craigslist, or whatever, then you go meet somebody. And they tell you you'll meet in public, meet in a public place, meet at a store, or whatever. And maybe this person's like, oh, let's just meet at the mall. There's all these people there. What could go wrong? And still, that's crazy. I don't like selling stuff in those marketplaces. I'd rather throw this shit away or donate it. You know, I have to sell something soon, and I guess I'm gonna have to take a chance and not have to hire security to sell something in the marketplace. Because you have no regard. Joyce said, Mel, soundbite was a wonderful thing that they could leave or could let their loved ones know they're safe or anyone read anything else into that. I don't know either why that lady read so much into the whole thing of like, hey, we have a back door, you guys can leave. And the thought in her head is, oh, they think we're going to steal. We're in the stock room and you think we're going to steal. They're not forcing you to leave. They just gave you an option. It's an option. I want to get out. Some people, she said half of them, I guess half of them left. Some people would probably just prefer to leave. I don't want to be here. I want to escape the area of danger. Some people just stay still, and I guess maybe that's part of the strategy. So some people just stay still and tell you to stay in place. Some people are more about action. I'm going to distance myself
That's not very nice.
as fast as I can, as far away as I can, and leave. I'm not waiting for this person to come in here and start busting shots and we're all here in the sardine can.
Yeah, you hear at least 3 rounds being fired, and what we do know is at this point the mall was on lockdown. We have seen a number of people coming out of the mall. We've heard witnesses, store owners, other people that were just working inside of the mall saying that they were on lockdown. They were taking cover inside of the stores inside of the mall. They had police kind of scoping out the mall, looking for victims or anyone that may have needed to just get out. We also heard from a witness that was in a Victoria's Secret store who was being let out of the back of the store. So there have been a number of people that have spoken to us about this mall shooting that has now turned deadly. We don't know if the gunman has been arrested, has been found. Police haven't said much, but we are working to get the very latest at this hour. We have been following this breaking news for about an hour and a half now, and it is possible that police may speak to the media in a few minutes. That's at least the latest report we are getting here in the newsroom. So we're going to keep this shot up. We're going to continue this coverage. And in fact, we have
That's what it tastes like.
Of our crew headed to the scene to give us,
Weird.
other
It tastes kind of like an
areas
egg
that are,
roll.
still, a crime scene investigation, still roped off near and around
That's good.
the exterior and the interior of that mall. I also want to say that we are going to be joined now by our very own Fox News' Jessica Dupnack, who has been following the latest on this breaking news story. She has more updates for us. She's joining us now in the studio. Jess, good to have you join us today.
Yeah, thank you so much, Bonnie. I'm actually just getting off the phone with some of my sources who are saying that they're looking to provide a press briefing hopefully very soon, maybe around 3:30. As you know, covering this one, these things are very fluid. So when they say 3:30, that could mean not 3:30 necessarily, but it will be nice to hear for the first time.
Daddy, what's the matter? Something wrong? Well, yes, Mama, I would say something was wrong. I have left Ed forever. Oh, don't be ridiculous, Eunice. You two just had another little fight. You got yourself a little bit more upset than usual, that's all. Oh, no. This time it is for good. You see, what happened was Mary Beth Pickens called me a few weeks ago to tell me that she had seen Ed in a certain locality. Well, I didn't believe her. I thought she was just making it up because you know how spiteful Mary Beth Pickens can be. Well, then this morning she called again and she brought it up again. And I said to her, okay, Mary Beth Pickens, you just put your money where your mouth is and you prove it. So she comes by my house and I get in her car and we drive down to Ed's hardware store. It's open till 9 o'clock tonight, you know. We parked across the street. Well, first thing you know, out comes Ed around 6 o'clock, leaving the store in charge of that stupid Mickey Hart. So I followed Ed and... Are you listening to me or are you watching that damn TV? Well, I am sorry, Eunice, but it's right at the finish.
Mira esto. Hola, Chad. ¿Puedes poner mi pelo con los colores de la selección argentina? Pero que se vea natural, ¿eh?
Standoff barricade.
Los chicos se van a...
With a child involved.
All three of these women have got an illegitimate baby that they've given up for adoption. And one of them is the mother of that baby stranded up there on that snow-covered mountaintop, and I'm just about to find out which one it is. It's Ruth Roman. Oh, well, thank you very much. I have been sitting here for 2.5 solid hours, suffering through all kinds of damn commercials, just so I can find out which one of them women was the baby's real mother, just so you can come in and bury it and ruin it for me. Ruin it? Ruin it for you? What about my life? My life is ruined. I have left my husband. Don't you have anything to say about that at all? Don't be ridiculous, Eunice. Where you gonna live? Well, right here with you. Where else? Now, Eunice, there is no need to make a hasty or rash decision just like that. But sit down and talk about it. Come here, darling. Sit down, talk to Mama. Tell me what Ed could possibly have done that is so terrible. He went to a massage parlor. So I just left him a goodbye and farewell note and hightailed it over here in a taxi. That's it. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him too. I never leave you already. Just stay right there.
Excuse me, ma'am. Oh, hi there. I just thought I'd mention to you about the fair if you didn't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot all about you. Mama, I left my purse at home. Would you lend me $3 and some odd change? What do you think? I made of money? I don't even know if I've got any money around here. I happen to be on a very tight budget. Budget. Finally think you got a little peace and quiet and somebody comes barging through the door screaming for money. Somebody? I am not somebody. I am your daughter. Oh, damn, am I ever going to make a dent in you? All right, just how much is it you want exactly?
$3.75.
$3.75 from her house over here? How did you two come by way of Kentucky?
Oh, man, we come down 3rd Street there and turn on...
Never mind. I think I got $3 worth of change here. 5, Tim. Eunice, if you do leave bed, just what do you plan on doing for a living? You ain't only had
I
the
dropped
one
below
job in your whole life
5100.
over at
I'm at
Woolworths weighing up
5098.
peanuts.
I gotta get back up there.
Well, I don't know. I figured I could think about that while I'm living here. Just give me a chance, will you? All I know is I have taken the first positive step forward in a new life.
That's what my daddy used to say. Take one step at a
I want
time.
your daddy's advice. I'll ask for it. And that's another thing, Eunice. I don't know if it's such a good idea, the two of us living here together. I mean, we're both very set in our ways, you know. What you mean is you don't want me here, isn't that it?
You left off counting at 25 cents.
No, you are more than welcome to stay for a night or two. Well, no, thank you, ma'am. You can just forget it.
Ma'am, I could be out picking up some other fares with you.
Oh, find the money. That's all you get everywhere you go these days. Grab the money and run. No, how do you do? May I help you? Nice day, turn green. Just grab the money and run. Wait just a minute. I am going with you. You're going to take me over to Mary Beth Pickens' house.
Well, this Mary Beth Pickens, will she be able to pay you fare?
Oh, yeah, she'll give it to you with an open heart. Here, Mama, take your money. I won't stay in this house where I'm not welcome another 10 seconds. I'm sure glad I found out what you're about, even though it took me a lifetime. Oh, that's it! That's it! I'm gonna see you! We're going out the back way! You're not going out the back way! You move it! You're in for you at the door now.
Eunice, will you kindly explain to me what meaning, if any, is in this note? I hope you had a pleasant afternoon at the, quote, store, unquote. You will never see me again. E. You, I take it, R.E.
Will you please go away?
Was I supposed to be someplace other than the store this evening?
This evening? Ho, 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 ho. Not this evening. Maybe for weeks. Maybe for months. While your devoted wife and 2 babies were at home thinking you was working at the store.
Oh, brother. I must be driving the getaway car for the mafia gang. Here, I didn't even know about it.
Does the name Royal Pleasure Palace strike a chord with you?
Is that what you think? That I was some kind of...
Do you deny?
Well, what would be the good? You wouldn't believe me anyway, would you? You never believe me. That's why this time I came prepared. Mickey! Get in here!
She quit hollering out my front door like that. The neighbors are gonna think I'm running the massage parlor.
Hey, you don't mind. I think I'd rather have that money your mama promised me than
You
count on
need
this
to
Mary Beth
tell
Pickens.
me that you brought that moron Mickey Hart here at a time like this.
I'm an only child in real life. Catherine.
Known for pursuing your passions. No one wants to be known for cancer, but a treatment can be. Keytruda is known to treat cancer. FDA approved for 18 types of cancer, including certain early stage and advanced cancers. One of those cancers is early stage non-small cell lung cancer. Keytruda may be used with certain chemotherapies before surgery when you have early stage lung cancer, which can be removed by surgery, and then continued alone after surgery to help prevent your lung cancer from coming back.
Keytruda can cause your immune system to attack healthy parts of your body during or after treatment. This may be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have cough, shortness of breath, chest pain, diarrhea, severe stomach pain, nausea or vomiting, headache, light sensitivity, eye problems, irregular heartbeat, extreme tiredness, constipation, dizziness or fainting, changes in appetite, thirst or urine, confusion, memory problems, persistent or severe muscle pain or weakness, muscle cramps, fever, rash, itching or flushing. There may be other side effects. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions, including immune or nervous system problems, such as Crohn's, ulcerative colitis, lupus, or myasthenia gravis, or Guillain-Barré syndrome, an organ, tissue, or stem cell transplant, or receive chest radiation. Keytruda can harm your unborn baby.
Keytruda is an immunotherapy and is also being studied in hundreds of clinical trials, exploring ways to treat even more types of cancer. It's true. Keytruda. See all the types of cancer Keytruda is known for at Keytruda.com and ask your doctor if Keytruda could be right for you.
Oh, hi, Miss Higgins. Nice to see you again. Hi, Mother
Yeah.
Even at this hour, you're looking bright as a button.
Don't you Mother Harper me and quit hollering at me. I'm not the one that is deaf, you squirrel head.
Say, I don't believe I met you yet. Oh, how you do? I'm Harold Beardcamp. Nice to meet you, Mr. Squirrelhead. Hey, did you lose something here? Yeah, I need about $2.85 more. Oh, it's dime over here. It's his dime.
See, I asked Mickey to come home with me, Eunice, because I thought you'd join us in a carefree game of hearts. And what did we find? This note. Well, I don't know what kind of bee got in your body, Eunice, but I thought I'd just better bring Mickey along here tonight to tell you exactly where I was this evening. Go ahead, tell her, Mickey.
Right. The chief and I was in the store until closing time, which is at 9 o'clock. He did not go nowhere at no time or duck out.
Oh, he did not say duck out around 6 o'clock for an hour or so?
No, around that time, he was busy as a beaver. He was stacking, sorting, and sweeping.
I saw him go into the massage parlor.
Jigs up. Excuse me, could you move your foot?
Oh, I know what you mean, Eunice. Yeah, I did go out about 6 o'clock to get a newspaper. Remember, Mick? Yeah, I went out and then I took a little stroll to kind of uncramp my legs. My leg got all cramped up when I was kneeling down rearranging those light dimmers on the bottom shelf. By the way, Mick, we gotta get those light dimmers on the upper shelf. Now, I mean, they're a hot little item now.
I'll make a note of that, Chief.
Yeah.
Light dimmer on the upper shelf.
Well, anyhow, I did go by this gaudy-looking place, and I thought I'd stop in there and ask where the nearest newsstand was, and...
Is that what you went in there for? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Then how come that painted-up hussy looked at you and said, "Why, Ed, you little rascal, this is the second time you've been in here this week"?
Where were you, anyhow? Right behind me? What business is it of yours if I did go into a massage parlor? I mean, what's wrong with it?
It is a sin! You have lost your immortal soul and you're gonna fry in hell.
A man has to have some emotion in life, Eunice.
He was trying them single bars for a while, but they...
Thank you, Mickey. I don't need your help no more.
Well, let me tell you something, Ed Higgins. You have lost me.
Well, good riddance. Boy, this is almost too good to be true. Maybe it'd be a good idea if we went our separate ways, Eunice. Yes, sir, I can hardly imagine the thrill of walking into my own house without cringing.
Oh, you get out of my way, you simp.
Look, man, Buffalo Head Nick, you know you can't hardly find them anymore.
Eunice, don't you dare let Ed keep the house. You're gonna need for you and the boys.
She can have the house. I hate it. Besides, if I'm gonna be a single man on the loose, I just need a furnished room like Mickey's got.
A cute little furnished apartment would suit me and my boys just fine. Don't be a jerk, Eunice. Take the house. There ain't an apartment building in this town's gonna take you with them two monsters. Besides, apartment buildings are expensive and you ain't never gonna get a job. Can't you for once ever say something in your life that's hopeful?
You know, miracles do happen. You know, I was cruising around southeast part of town the other night, and I was going to turn there at 6th Street, and I did turn at 6th Street, when I really should have turned at 8th Street, because I was on my way down there to the Donut Hut, you know, beginning from 9. Well, anyway, I got there at 6, and somehow or another, some little old voice right inside me said, "Turn left here on 6.
Oh my God, look at this guy. He's throwing a hatchet.
Eunice, trust me on this one. Don't listen to this jackass. I mean, miracles might happen to some of them shepherds over there in them foreign countries that ain't got nothing but time on their hands, but they do not occur in this neck of the woods. And if you're nuts enough to run out on your meal ticket, you get everything you can out of here. Don't you forget about child support and alimony neither.
Yeah, well, Eunice and the boys can have half of everything I made.
Well, hell, that's nothing. You barely make ends meet now. You're getting it all except for the $10 now and then that Ed throws away in that massage parlor.
It's only $7.50 he's getting a raise.
Just come on, I think it's time we cut out all this nonsense. Now, Ed, if you take a furnished room, you're going to get as funny as your stooge there. You ain't going to be able to you're not going to be able to afford it out. And you ain't never gonna find another girl dumb enough to marry you. And if you try living on your own, you're gonna die of starvation with an open movie magazine sitting in your lap. So why the hell don't the two of you go on home and let me watch my TV?
Cocaine, meth, and those are and so really, right now you could drive, you could be at the border in 1 hour.
I guess that little spatula. Say, you two lovebirds want to be alone. I can get a taxi or something. Oh, don't be silly, Mickey. I'll be glad to drop you off home.
And the man said he would take a taxi. Why should we go all the way across town just to drop him home?
Man happens to be my friend. You don't turn your back on your friends.
You turn your back on your wife.
As far as the leaders are more acceptable,
Fly for Harbor!
They need that real free once. So they'll just get arrested, they'll be out the next day. There's no support. That's all they.
As soon as I find 50 more cents,
it's hard to accept it's not the leadership because there's nothing being done to address it, even though everybody says, oh, it happens in every city.
I know. Thanks.
I think what it comes down to is it's not really about who to blame, it's about what solutions are there to come up with. We could blame the leaders, which Tucson is a real radical, progressive, hey, let's give them hugs instead of jail. That's kind of mentality, which, it might work for some. Are they fighting? Yeah, I think that was it.
I heard that they I think you told me they busted like 50,000 fentanyl bills or what was
Step up to the plate this summer with your Irving Rewards card. 1 and 2 fuel swipes win a fuel discount of up to 75 cents per gallon. Every swipe is a chance to win free.
And the one that I was talking to you about was 50,000 fentanyl pills. There's been tons of those 30,000. He actually tried to flush a kilo, or he did flush a kilo. Look at this. The green light you just started to go.
Well, I tell you, that traffic coming over from your mother's was bumper to bumper all the way from the west to the third.
Keep me down, Ed. Mama's finally taking a nap. This is the first breather I've had all day.
There's more not to say. There's more than I had no chicks over there for 9 pounds of all that tonight. I had to go over there for all this fall to roll.
This is
You think I wasn't right in the middle of putting up a whole new display for that big ship with the Japanese brand? You think all I had to do
You button up your lip. Now, you have been great, just great ever since Mama had her accident, but you gotta remember that I am the one that's been wheeling her around in that wheelchair for the past 2 days. And I am sorry, but I just don't have time to go out and buy you a medal. Now, did you remember to bring Mama's hand cream? She was worried me sick that you forget.
How could I forget? That's what I went over there for. Why can't she give me credit for 2 cents worth of sense? Here's a hair cream, here's her electric blanket, here's her shawl, and here's her Castile shampoo. The next time I make a trip over to her place, it's gonna be to take her home, and that better be soon.
Oh my God, someone got flagged. Oh my God.
Now, here's what's crazy is this is actually a more
She had to take the fall and half kill herself. Why couldn't she done it over at your sister Ellen's place? And then he would have to take care of her. Did you get a hold of that sister of yours yet?
No, I called her again this morning, and she wasn't home, and that snot-nosed little brat of hers said, I'll give Mom a message just as soon as she gets back from her skiing trip.
But this has been a big problem for how long?
Hello?
It's
Oh,
been going on.
Ellen, thank
It's
heavens.
been
Now,
here
don't
for
go into a
probably
panic because everything is all
7
right.
years.
Mama is on the mend.
They'll clear
She's
it out
asleep
and
right
come
now.
back,
Ed and me,
they'll
we
clear
took
it
care
out.
of her real
So
good. We
every
cleaned
year
out the
it
little
gets cleared
storeroom
out
right
once
off
or
the
twice a
living
year,
room
and
here. We got her
come
fixed
back.
up there real cozy. And the
This
worst
entire
is
park
over,
out
thank
here
the
on
Lord.
the
But that
edge
first
of
night, I thought I was going to lose my mind.
on a
I was here
100-degree
all
day. How
alone
do
when
these
it
people
happened.
do it?
Ed
This
was
is
in the
considered a
store, I don't
cool
know,
day today.
cleaning off
I
or
don't know
moving
how
out
they do
some
it.
shelves around or something to make way for this new
So,
shipment of
when we
something
look
or
at
other
the
that's coming in.
statistics,
See,
Japanese rabbit
Tucson drugs,
anyway, I had to go all alone by myself in that ambulance with Mama
all
to the
that stuff is
hospital.
like super high, right?
Just clearing
Yeah,
out that
I mean,
bus display window. I tell you, we get those suckers to the window.
Will you shut up?
Yeah, I
I've
mean,
never
Tucson
been in an
right
ambulance
now,
before
the
in it.
homicide rate is
Well, Ellen,
like
I am telling you what
20%
happened as
higher
fast
than
as I
last year.
can.
But what the
Well,
leaders
now,
do
don't you
is
use that
in
tone of voice with me,
2019,
sister
a lot
dear.
of liberal
Well,
cities, they adopted
I
this
will get
thing called
on with it, Eunice.
pre-deflection
In my
arrest.
own good time, or
So
maybe I
instead of
won't get
arresting
on
people,
with it, Eunice, and just
they're
hang
saying,
up on you.
we're going to get you help.
No, Ellen, she didn't have a heart
And
attack.
so,
She
if they do not
asphyxiated
help,
herself. Didn't I tell you
they
that?
just don't get arrested.
Oh,
And so what happens,
Mama and me was sitting and watching
this
the roller derby,
pre-deflection
see, and then
arrest,
she
and
went
even if they get
upstairs
arrested,
to go to the bathroom, and you know
there's
how
no
she
real
is. Whenever she walks
consequences.
into a room,
They're
she
out on
just
the
gets it into her
streets.
head that she's got to clean it up, you know.
Couple days.
So she
But
gets this
now
big
what's
bottle of
happened is it's
ammonia
become so
and another
accepted
big bottle of bleach, and she
that
bends
this is
down there in the
the new normal.
bathtub, and she's
It's
scrubbing
not even
away,
about
and she got her
we're gonna
face
get
right in
down
the
to-
fumes, and I guess it just
It's
made her
like,
pass out, you know, cold
this
like
is
that.
normal
So
now.
then
It's-
she
it's not
staggered,
what it
somehow
used to
she
be,
staggered
so
to the
we
head of the
should all
stairs, and
accept
next thing I
alcohol
know,
is
I
bad.
hear this big clunk, and
Alright,
she's
is
at the
everyone
foot of the
close
stairs in
by?
a heap.
Where can we see some action?
Ellen, I tell you, my heart stopped. And go see what Mama wants
The thing
now.
about today is it is
Listen,
hot. And
I'd
right
appreciate
now,
it
4
if you would
o'clock
come
is the
over here and
hottest time in
babysit with
Arizona.
Mama tomorrow,
Yeah, so
Ellen, on account I want to go to that new end of the month sale at the shopping
This
mall.
area right here.
Well, now,
Like
of
I
course,
said,
I
because
know
it's
your
so
ridge
spread
tournament
out
is
now,
important, and I
buses
wouldn't ask you to
that,
give it up for something
they can just
insignificant,
jump
but
on
you
a
got to
train right
remember
here
that I have been
if they
cooped
want
up
to.
with
They
that
do that a
impossible
lot of
woman
times.
for
They
2 whole
take
days.
that to
Well,
do
to
some
hell
train
with
hopping.
your bridge
So
tournament.
everything
To
that
hell with the country club. Ellen, this is a family
is
emergency.
here.
That's
Free
it.
bus, cheap drugs, an acceptable, no police, so no police really. If you do something, you'll be out. No,
Make
nothing's
sure I
gonna
won't be
happen.
in
So
everybody's way.
there's
Mama,
really
how are
the
you?
only
How
thing
you
that's
feeling?
gonna take
In a
is
bit, thank you.
pretty much
Looky here, Mama. And
crisis.
remember, you got
Treat it
everything
like
you
a
wanted, and
crisis.
even got your
More
hand cream. You want to
officers,
put
and
some
then
on
you gotta
now?
clear out.
Later, maybe.
each
Now you
area
just sit down and
one by
quit
one.
fussing
So
over it.
there's
All
a
right.
certain
Last thing I want
we
to be
can
is a
bet there's
nuisance.
gonna be, 10 or 20. So that's
Could
why
hand
it's
me my
like,
shawl, though, if you don't
take
mind.
you
Y'all
one
keep
area,
us cold in this place. Oh,
scattered.
and turn up the heat. We don't want Mama to get you cold.
Yeah, I mean,
All I want to do
it's almost
is
like
just
I
sit
can't
here
because
nice
there's so
and
many
quiet
around
while
here
you
that I'm
go
trying to
ahead
turn
and
the
live your
camera on
life
with
as though I
pointing.
wasn't around.
And you gotta watch out because they will
And
jump
don't
out.
turn
We
on
have
the
one of the
TV
highest
while Mama's
fatalities.
visiting.
Well, she said to go ahead and live our own lives, and it's time for bowling for dollars.
That's just fine, Ed. I think it's real cozy for us all to sit around and watch the TV. Although why you want to watch that collection of freak show and all, I'll never know.
They know what they're
Well,
doing.
if you don't want to watch bowling for dollars, why don't you just say so?
Mama, what would you like to watch? It's all the same to me. Watching
And
TV
this
is
is
all
all
we can
down
think of
this
to do.
road, all the way up.
Well, no, it isn't all I can think of to do. We don't have to watch TV.
Hey, I got a guy.
We
I
can all
got a
talk.
guy in town. He's
Sure,
kind
we
of
can
does
discuss
documentaries
things.
on stuff. He's
I mean,
been
the
traveling
possibilities are endless.
all over America, actually, not just Tucson. He's been everywhere. We're talking everywhere. He's in Tucson. We're
Does
driving
this mean
around
that
today.
bowling for dollars is
And he's
not
gonna be
nothing
in town
but?
for this evening.
Come on in,
tomorrow.
sit down. Just sit down.
Can
We'll all
I get
talk.
have him
We'll all
give you a
visit
call to
and
do a
nice
little
talk.
interview? You got yourself an interview with the guy who's running for United States Congress right now, District 7.
I think maybe I'll
This is
just
Dan
read the bit.
Gutierrez.
Here, Mama.
He's running for Congress here in a
Y'all
special
wheeling over there
election
close
that's
to the
going on
light
right now.
Mama, there's no
Says he
room
has
for
to
your
play
chair
fix
over
tubes on.
there.
That's what he wants.
Wouldn't that have been awful if he crashed and killed someone while he was on his phone driving?
And it's just going to be one big ghetto.
You got
They
anything
figure
to
small
read around here
crimes,
besides
they
the
just
trash
let them
you
go.
hadn't seen?
They get them and
Would they
get
have still
used.
aired that part
And what's happening
in
is these
that
people
show?
are beginning to more
It might be
bold.
for a different
So
show.
the crimes get bigger and bigger. The crimes are getting larger and larger and larger because they're feeling more and more
The air in that
invincible.
little
They
room's
think
all
that they're
funny.
above the law. and we've got to stop this. We've got to hold people accountable.
How in the hell can air be funny?
You want me to get you a Coke or something? You know I can't stand that stuff. Now just sit down and quit bothering yourself. Glass of orange juice is sure good for spot. All right, I made some while you was taking a nap. Well, I hope it ain't for that frozen stuff. Well, yes, Mama, I'm afraid it is. I haven't had time to go to the store and buy anything, let alone fresh oranges. Ain't nothing in here worth reading. I'm in the middle of a great murder mystery, but I left it at home. If I'd known I was going to end up over here, I brought it with me the other night. Silly me, I should have thought to ask you to pick it up and went over to my house. Of course, I wouldn't dream of doing that now. You're probably tired.
Yeah, I'm tired, all right.
I suppose tomorrow will be soon enough.
GCU can help you learn how to advocate for and empower
My
people.
goodness,
This
glasses.
is purpose-driven education. Take action. Find your purpose.
Marvel,
Grand Canyon University.
I'm going to have to spend every spare minute in
Eunice,
this
will
play
you
with
please get me a damp cloth so that I can wipe off my hands?
you. See those raps traps came in today.
Oh my, yes, Ed, I know. Business has got to come first, even if it is all probably whistling in the dark.
But what's that supposed to mean?
She don't mean anything, Ed. I can speak for myself. I didn't mean anything, Ed. I wish you all the luck in the world, you know that. Frankly, I can't imagine the whole town going crazy to buy rabbit traps. Especially when they're made in Japan.
They're compact, they're sleek, the trapdoor snaps shut quick as lightning, and they're yeller.
Well, like I said, Ed, I wish you all the best. Just don't be disappointed when the whole thing goes down the drain like all your other plans.
Just wholehearted. It was
You don't hand me that jar now, Eunice.
This is actually,
You can take this orange juice, put too much water in it.
But this, it's just a hit or a miss.
I've never seen a veteran with a Nazi tattoo. Grant Plattner knew exactly what his tattoo was. Blaming it on military culture is disgusting. Grant Plattner is a liar, a fraud, and an embarrassment. He's unfit to represent Maine.
That guy was, I mean, this is...
Welcome to the all-day sweat test. It's secret clinical versus ordinary antiperspirant. Let's go. You got this. Final push. Nice work. Looks like Secret's the winner. With what?
Yeah, see,
you go straight.
This is not my jar of hand cream, this is my bobby pins.
You said Henrietta's hand cream right on the jar.
This is an old jar that I keep on my dresser. I told you that my hand cream was in the kitchen on the windowsill.
Well, I forgot that part. I was in the bedroom getting everything else, and there it was, plain view.
Yeah, it should be obvious to even you that hand cream don't rattle.
Say park down the street.
Well, I might have heard a clink clink. But if I did, I never dreamt it was coming from inside the jar of hand cream.
Well, can't you open it up and look inside?
I don't take time off to look inside every jar of hand cream.
Mama, why don't you use some of my hand cream? Eunice, why don't you use the brains the good Lord gave you? My hands are rotten from using all that ammonia. That watery stuff you call hand lotion ain't gonna do a thing. Well, I am sorry about your hands, Mama, but you gotta admit that none of this would have happened if you hadn't been up there in my bathroom cleaning my bathtub, which nobody asked you to do, and you wouldn't even be in this mess.
Or we're like undercover.
So I'm trying to help out a little bit. I know you were, Mama. I'm sorry. I know. I guess I shouldn't always be sticking my big fat nose into the way you keep house. Just trying to be part of your life, Eunice. I know, Mama, and that's all right. I don't mind when you stick your big fat nose into my business. I really don't. After all, it does show me that you do care.
Sound like a grandpa, like, you know what I mean?
Well, then could you please clean up the puppy balls of grease and let out from under your stove?
They stay on these $1
Puppy balls of grease and lint out from under my stove. I don't believe it. I knew this was going to happen.
Probably don't want
Soon as you was in there taking your daily nap, I was down on my hands
hands and knees scrubbing that damn kitchen floor and picking up them puffy balls of grease with my own hands because I knew you'd go berserk if you spotted any dirt on that floor. And boy, howdy, you spotted some, didn't ya?
But it doesn't look to me like you've been down scrubbing the floors. It looks more to me like you've been flopping around reading these junk magazines. This is my house and I'll read what I like, Mama. It's your fourth beer today, and I'm gonna tell you something I
Just
ain't
communicate
never would have.
with Potter's personality. Keep up with it just like they do, you know? And sometimes it seems to be
She's wide awake now. Want to talk to her?
It seems like those happen on small and large scales. It's that
Hello, sweet darling.
awareness of there.
You didn't have to call me,
Seems to
honey.
be.
No, you didn't have to go to all that bother. Sure was nice of you, though. No, she didn't tell me to call. Oh, she did. What kind of abuse have you been heaping on Ellen's head? Oh, it's nothing, darling. No, I slipped and fell down the stairs, and I broke my ankle, but everybody says I'm real lucky I didn't break my hip. Yeah, well, I guess I just went nuts when I went into that bathroom upstairs and saw that greasy, grimy bathtub again. Eunice must be wanting to make a planter out of it or something. Yeah, well, anyway, I've scrubbed with ammonia and bleach before, and they never have gotten busy. But this time, Mama, just fall down and go boom. You come on over and visit me when you can, darling. I sure could use some pleasant company right here.
6 or 7 shootings.
Well, I know you're busy and I don't want to inconvenience you. Next week be just fine. Oh, sure, I'll still be here.
This week, I've been working with another, and her son was murdered 15 years
Bye-bye,
old,
sweet angel.
over here on in front of a house party.
Ellen sends her love.
And
How come you didn't tell
so a
Ellen
lot
about
of it
the
is
puffy
the
balls of grease and lint
youth
under my stove?
is
What?
there's not a lot going on for the youth. Now this is
Story to give out to Time magazine, huh? I think you better lay off the booze, Eunice. You're losing your marbles. And you won't wheel me back into that closet full of cobwebs you call a bedroom. You just sit back down. Did I hear you right? Are you accusing me of not cleaning out that room? You saying that there are cobwebs in that room?
There's a cobweb as thick as a rope swinging over the bed. I'm scared Nick's gonna swoop down and strangle me in my sleep. Do I bother anybody about it? No. I just say a little extra prayer at night and take my chances. Just where is there a cobweb in this room? It is hanging right over the bed, plain as day.
So this is the Grand Lux. Oh, that's the thing is there are some people that are genuinely homeless, and this could be a good refuge because it's expensive. And hey, I got a place to hang out the buildings that are now, I haven't seen about these signs on so that's
Who you to order me around?
get a shot.
As far as I'm concerned, you can take a long walk on a short pier. I'm going back to the store. I can have a little peace and quiet.
Well, on the way, stop by my house and pick up my hand cream and the murder mystery.
Why don't you go sit on the tack? That's the last time you ever did something for me. Here I am, a nervous wreck. I'm in the middle of the biggest business deals of my life. And what I need is a little pat on the back, a little encouragement, instead of all that sniping and sneering you've been doing for 2 days.
You want a pat on the back for trying to sell rabbit traps? That's none of your other schemes put together.
There's going to be a rabbit epidemic.
This is like that influencer's
You know
dream
what's
right
happening?
now.
Last year, hundreds of farmers had all their crops eaten up by swarms of rabbits. And the paper says the same thing's going to happen this year.
You big dumb club. That rabbit epidemic last year was in Australia.
And that's a big problem that we haven't
Well, this year's going to happen
which is
here.
called Zombieland.
And don't you call me a dumb
Because
club.
What
I
else
don't
would
know
you
if
call
you
somebody
noticed
who
in
takes
White
up
River,
to
Tucson,
hand cream and body
you'll see
cans?
people just standing on their feet, hungover, sleeping. They're sleeping. I mean,
Ever see a
this
dumb
is
club go
what this
crazy?
drugs and stuff does to these people. It's killing them. Our people are dying. And that's another reason why I'm against housing first. Because you're not taking care of the thing that's killing them. If you care about these people, then we need to address the fentanyl, the addiction. We need to focus on that, then focus on the housing. Because if you give them a sandwich, and you give them a warm
Don't
bed
you
to
be
sleep
in over
in.
here with that devil.
See you in the funny papers. Good night, man. All you've done is given them a false stomach to take the fentanyl in and a nice warm bed to die. Does that sound like compassion? I don't put down Democrats down because there's some really good Democrats. They just need to step up and realize their party's been hijacked by some far-left extremists that want to infect our community with
That big leg
communism.
just fell over, gave me a scare. I guess my
All
wheel
these
must have got caught on the cars.
are hotspots for crime, shoplifting,
Now, it's just
and
as
they
much
go
my
in
fault
there
as
and
it is
they
yours. I'm
assault
sorry
the
for all the
employees,
trouble.
they steal whatever they want, and nobody stops them. This is happening currently in Tucson. People are going into the Circle K's,
robbing, stealing, beating up, whatever.
Yes,
sir. I'm sorry about you all riled up, dear. Are you all right, Roger? You want me to put you something
Fine, no worry, I won't be a bother. You can take a shower
yeah, and
now.
obviously it's sometimes multiple
Ed,
calls.
turn that heat down a little bit now.
So, yeah, I mean, these poor people are looking at these communities, so the shit they have to deal with.
And Eunice, that's my very best shawl. I wish you'd hang it up before your boys get home. They'll sit on it with their dirty jeans and they'll ruin it. In a minute, Mom. In a minute. In a minute. That's your middle name. I've only got 2 hands. What do you want me to do? Carry that shawl?
So they're always worried about, these two are just, like our backs, they sat down like they're just, and they're just like janking on the, right there. So here's the, right outside the Jiffy Lube. But now, obviously we have the free bus that is spread out all over the city. And so instead of having 1, 2, 3, 2 or 3 encampments, scattered over pretty much every zip code. In some nice areas, and green light, they don't know. They've almost got hit.
Larry's gonna be here any minute.
Will you please calm down, Eunice? You're acting as though the King of England was dropping in.
Well, it just so happens I haven't seen my brother Larry in 5 whole years.
Wonder if he's as strange as ever.
Now, don't you start on him just because he isn't married. That don't make him strange. Necessarily.
This QT, I mean, you can park here and get
When
footage
she
for
sees that Larry's
days.
here, it's gonna be such. Oh, there he is. That's
We go in these little groups. Sometimes there'll be a man or a woman, and she ends up becoming a prostitute. As far as going forward, I think that the solution is just keep doing what we're doing, and building this people to support law and order.
Maybe you got a few character lines in your face, that's
We
all.
were paranoid.
Oh, you remember Ed?
If you were,
Sure, Ed.
we would think about doing half this crap. I mean, I understand being a kid, right?
Right down there on the couch, got so much catching up to
But
do.
this
Now,
is some of this stuff.
last thing I heard, you was drawing pictures or something.
Well, in a sense, I'm a commercial illustrator. I do illustrations for various
Well,
magazines.
what do you say, Larry? How about drink?
Cut that out. Larry doesn't want to drink this early in the day. For heaven's sake.
How about a beer? More beer coming up.
You're
You're a man after my own heart, Larry.
Now
Now, you know what, Larry? Last thing I heard about you was that you lost your job at some magazine or something, honey.
I finished my job. I freelance. I'm having a really very interesting. The boys will be here pretty soon. They're out showing their toys some of the neighborhood.
And Larry does not want to hear about our boys, for heaven's sakes. He was just telling me how he lost his job.
I didn't lose the job.
Oh, I sure wish you could have seen our boys though this morning. They were so cute, honey. They were absolutely adorable. You remember Billy Joe? Well, you wouldn't believe him now. He's 11 years old. Well, Billy Joe, I got to tell you this. Billy Joe has been wanting a Killer Kelly doll for Christmas.
You can sing the Killer Kelly doll jingle.
Just to feel normal,
So anyway, I got him one of them dolls down at Saxon's on the mall.
Yeah, I got a discount there, you know, because she's my hardware
What
store.
has that got to do with the price of potatoes when you have them? So anyway, I got him one of these dolls down at Saxon's on the. Have you seen these Killer Kelly dolls, honey?
No.
They are the cutest thing. They're about yay high. They wear these little gorilla uniforms. They got little bayonets to poke each other with, you know. Anyway, so I thought that Billy Joe would really flip out if he got one of them for Christmas. Well, to make a long story short, he goes tippy-toeing down this morning and he opens up that present and he sees it's a Killer Kelly doll, right? So then You know what he did?
These people.
Well, he played with that killer killing doll for 5 minutes, and then he went and got this old volleyball that we gave him last Christmas, and he played with that for a whole hour.
At least once a week, there's someone getting caught walking down the street. So these people are literally a danger to themselves and others.
That's unbelievable.
So recently in Arizona, they just passed a law that we are allowed to
only about 3 days at the most. I'm working on a deadline. I have a really interesting illustration of
Mama, when she gets here, it's going to be so exciting. Mama is coming with Ellen and Ellen's whole family. Oh, just think of it, Larry. This is going to be the first time you and me and Ellen and Mama have been together on a Christmas since we was kids.
Some of my relatives are coming over if anyone's interested.
Treat it like triage.
So anyway, honey, tell me when in the world are you just going to get married and settle down?
Yeah, this bitch, flipping around from job to job. That ain't no life for a man. Well, I don't exactly
hold
flip.
it down and for a week or two and sober them up and
Listen,
slap them around and be
you
like,
get your
hey,
camera
look,
ready so that you
we
can
can help
snap
you.
Mama's face when she sees Larry, because there's going to be a big expression of surprise. And I want you to hide somewhere and pop out and surprise Mama, Larry.
Well, look, couldn't I just stand right here?
Larry, I didn't ask you to come all this way to surprise Mama just so you can stand in the middle of the room. Oh, please, honey, just hide somewhere and pop out. Hey, Merry Christmas. Relax.
Come on, you hide over here, come up the stairs. Come on, you don't come down till I say okay. You gotta go. Get up there and say okay. Remember your cue is okay.
But then people, the night thing is also.
Ready? You got that thing focused?
They'll get parking, right? And they'll be out on the street the next day. Sometimes the same day. Sometimes like, they get out of the ambulance and they're like, they get pissed. Why did you wake me up? I was fine, man. And then they go looking for the next fix and the ambulance
You are not going to spoil my day with that stupid camera of yours.
Merry Christmas, Mama!
That's what it is. I actually posted on my page because I used to post all the overdose calls every day as they came in. And it was too many. So I told my community, I said, I'm not posting overdose calls anymore. It's too much.
Why didn't you tell me you were coming?
Wanted to surprise you. Are you surprised?
Are you surprised?
Well, here, this is the part that I was mentioning.
Shelly thought the kids could have been here.
What do you mean? Didn't know
And then the city
Some kind of an open house or something, Eunice. They said their policy.
fixing it up.
Just like that selfish, stuck-up sister of mine. She can't take the time to stick her nose in the door and say Merry Christmas. Especially when her brother traveled 800 miles to surprise his family.
Lay off of Ellen. How's she supposed to know you were going to pull this stupid surprise stunt?
Yeah, I'm kind of sorry.
Don't you apologize, Larry. You never did time anything right anyway. Maybe later on you could drive me on over to Ellen's house. Her place is really the Ritz. Nothing like this cracker box.
What are you doing? You take and leave me your senses. Just opening up one of my presents. Give me that. Give me that package. My card's right here. Now, we agreed this morning that we was going to open up our presents in order and not helter-skelter like maniacs. Come on, everybody, it's time for the fun. We're going to open up our Christmas presents now.
I like watching
Now, first it's Mama and then Larry's turn, and Ed, you're going to play Santa Claus, so you give Mama her present first.
Come on, Santa. Well, Mama, look what Santa's got for you.
Now, Mama, when you undo that, you give the paper to him, you put that paper in that big box over there so that won't be a mess. That's your job, okay?
Right. Well, why like watching the car get the present?
Larry, what are you doing?
Well, just another long ongoing argument is, right, so like he said, they need to address the fentanyl addiction, the opioid addiction, the alcohol addiction, whatever it is. Right, so, yeah, duh, and they need a place to live? Yeah, duh. So they need a place to live and to not have a severe drug problem? Okay, so, right, this is, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be mean to people risking their lives and bending over backwards to try to help bring awareness, clarity, and understanding to these issues. I'm simply a dead mother. You know, we're at a level of irritation and frustration that's far beyond probably anything your little menial minds could ever imagine.
What we need to do is secure our border. We need to stop the drugs. And then we need to start helping these people.
Where does the issue lie? The treatment options. We know this. This has gone on for fucking decades. And how they shuffle people around and take advantage of their addictions and dispositions and poverty is fucking sick. Right. So what's the issue? What are their options? To go into a facility? Get put on some medication and get stable? And then once they get stable on these dangerous drugs with which can kill them easily, or someone else? You can overdose very easily on one prescription, and you fucking know that. There's enough medication. If you take, you're telling me that if somebody, we already know these facts, so we don't got to argue that, right? I'm not even going to go there with you. You nasty fucking Mickey Mouse Club pieces of shit. Old hags. Come together. Please. Right, so what's been the issue? Okay, so yeah, so obviously people need a place to live. And the severe drug addictions, where does that come from? All these investigations and then peddling the drugs so they can find the big dealers. This has gone on. It's a game. It's a fucking sick game. And people have fucking talked about it for years. I'm not sure how many aren't kind of brushing upon that. They just want to call people sick and stupid and drug addicted and lock them up. Gonna medicate them, get them stable. And then they can go back out into the public once they're on the medications. You fucking sick motherfucking nasty cunts. You fucking know it. Even the people at the mental facility, some of the workers in there taking the blood pressure and stuff, you know, they're like, we'd open up a marijuana facility downstairs if it was up to us. They know it too. So what the fuck are you talking about? This has gone on for years, and we've talked with endless medical professionals that know it's fucking bullshit. Easy money, easy money. Just do what you're told. Well, it's the law. It's the law. You're safe. It's okay. You're safe. I know, we told them eventually it's just going to get to people's consciousness, and people are going to be so angry that you're going to see pretty much what we've been watching and witnessing. How horrible. Yep. So, yeah, that's the issue, right? Is, yeah, they need housing and to not have serious drug problems. What would help them not have those serious drug problems of being addicted to? I mean, haven't you noticed that the drug problems shift with the investigations and what they have access to, from heroin to crack to fentanyl to alcohol? I mean, it just seems to cycle through different areas at different times, just like ghost stories or jewelry or sightings. Oh my God! Are you fucking awake yet? Like, totally, for sure. I just got a manicure. I'd, do a chant and spell nasty, but you're not worth it. You're not worth my happy chanting. I'll save that for the others. So yeah, pretty much that's it, right? How come nobody wants to talk about it? Right, they're continuing to push the fucking psychosomatic drugs on people, and it's gotten to a dangerous level where we're seeing fucking 3-year-olds and 4-year-olds getting raped, tortured, and murdered and thrown in trash cans, and then listening to psychos go, oh, didn't take my meds, oh, demons. And when you rewind back to the early 2000s when we were petrified about this and children being murdered and they didn't want to fucking listen, and they're arguing about whether or not people are hearing God or the devil. Like, these are the ones medicating the people? How do we stop this? Shut that pothead up. This poverty person, cartel family, you think we're going to let one of them tell us clean record, degreed people what those crazy people are hearing? Are you fucking stupid? Are you fucking stupid? Oh, you can understand that, huh? You seem to only hear the things you want to hear. You pick out a fucking word. She said Carrie! Oh, she's gonna burn the place down! They're fucking psychotic. We have kids here that have been fucked and tortured for years while these fucking state workers and cunts play games with homeless people and elderly people and the fear propaganda with non-vaxxers and bullies. This is so fucking sick and disgusting and disturbing. I know. How cool, huh? I mean, when you like the extremes, right? When you want to laugh, you really want to laugh, right? That was really funny. I like funny, but I like really funny too. I like funny, but I love really funny. Boy, when I get angry, I really like to get angry, you know? I don't just like to do things half-ass, you know? I want to put my full effort forward, right? Unfucking believable. I can't believe how long this shit's gone on and people play fucking stupid and they don't talk about it. Again, to the point where we're just seeing murders day by day by day. Whether it's fucking psychos over-medicated, raping and torturing children and putting them in trash cans. Or burning them. Just beating them to death. That's one they use in the training classes, huh? Poor little fucking 6-year-old girl sitting in the back seat. Dad gets pissed off. She pissed her pants again and starts beating her in the fucking head. And the mom's just sitting there in the passenger seat. When they questioned her, she said she was making gurgling noises. They covered her up with a blanket and then went to Burger King. Are you fucking kidding me? Is that a real story? Is that an actual real story? And no one's talking about it? Just like the fucking World Cup. My God. Go figure. Go fucking figure. Unfucking believable. So yeah, we know the issues with a lot of those things over the years, and thank goodness so many people are calling it out and just continuing to roam the world on and offline, just like the sickos and the criminals. I mean, you got to keep up with them, right? You got to fight fire with fire, right? Or a really good fire extinguisher. You know, some use foam, some use water. Some like to snuff it out and just snuff it out. Right, so anyways, but that drug problem, yeah, it's solved. What's the issue? Is that they don't want to agree to what makes sense because they don't profit from it. They want to push, right? What do you think? Big Pharma, how many years have we been listening to that? The vaccines being ignored. I know, to the point where the cancer rates and heart conditions are just so alarming. Oh, poor victims. Right, and then they complain that people are sick and can't work and are on disability. We're just gonna pay for people to sit around while we work. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You better fucking get to stepping, bitch. I'd wake the fuck up if I were you. My name's Mary. We're at the Governor Hill Mansion in Augusta, Maine, and I have 4 children here, and my youngest 2 are in the hands of sick murderers, fucking pedophiles, some of the most abusive people on the planet. They make child and animal abuse, and they feed it out to y'all. Different investigative teams, media, druggies, hicks. I know, there's a big business all up and down the chain depending on what class you're in, right, Mr. Jones? Same thing with the ghosts and aliens and jewelry. I mean, you got to know where you are and what the people can afford, right? I mean, you can't go out and just try to offer something that's way out of their price range. It's good to know who you're dealing with, right? Right. Anybody have any other questions, comments, concerns, or suggestions as to how we can get the facts reported on here? Any ideas at all? Do you have any ideas at all as to how we can get the facts reported on here and help these hostages? You just let me know if you have any bright fucking ideas. Alrighty then. I mean on a mainstream level. I'm not talking about your little fucking training classes and side discussions. No offense, anybody. This is getting fucking old, sick, and disgusting. And how people continue to do the little sideshows is how these fucking punks have gotten away with it for years. Long before my children, who have been fucked and tortured for years, were even born. So you want to wake the fuck up and start speaking up, or keep playing your little sideshow games? Simple question. Dead mother from the great beyond. I'm not trying to be mean. I know it seems mean when I listen to it. I'm like, oh my God. I can't believe I'm talking like that. That's horrible. It is. I agree. It sounds horrible. Very hateful, doesn't it? Sounds very hateful, doesn't it? Does it sound hateful? Angry, passionate, fucking retarded, stupid, spoiled brat. Go ahead, give your fucking opinions, no matter what your fucking opinion is and what the fuck you think. The facts are still the facts, and the proper authorities need to bypass these sick, mentally ill pieces of shit around here and help these kids. AKA hostages in the hands of Hamas. If you want to beg to differ, I'll meet you outside. Okay? All right. You take care now. Bye-bye then.